Well, Chucky's another Sexyy Red. If you know Chucky, the little doll.
It matches his personality.
It does it really?
Yes, everybody that meet him be
He
like,
wild. He got a shank on him.
he's bad.
Dang.
My son bad.
Sexyy Red ruins her kids' lives. Drake will not allow his future child to be raised by such a mother. We'll tell you why Drizzy is terrified his future baby will play in the bad neighborhood of the most dangerous city in the United States. Subscribe, hit the bell, and find out what Drake must do for the happiness of his second child. Who can try to stop Drizzy from seeing the baby? And most importantly, when will Red confirm that he is the father, or maybe she has a good plan for this? On January 12, 2024, the singer showed the alleged father of her second child. His face was hidden, but the man sweetly hugged his pregnant girlfriend and posed for the camera. Everyone noticed how similar he was to her co-stars, Brick Baby and Chief Keef, and the fans decided one of them was definitely her new baby daddy. Well, it's not Drake. Game over. Except it's not. 2 days later, Red deleted the photos with her alleged baby daddy. We wonder why. We'll soon tell you why Sexyy decided to annoy Drake with this. She knows that he deliberately exposes his baby mamas as horrible parents, so that later he can take the child away.
I was in a really weird pending situation where I didn't want to go tell the world that was my son, and it wasn't.
Drizzy demanded 3 DNA tests from Sophie Brousseau, and you can only imagine what Red will need to do to prove his paternity. But let's not be so hard on the rapper. His paranoia is justified because the mothers of his children lived very sketchy lives. Both looked like those who just want to shake off alimony money from this fool. And if Sophie succeeded, Red still has to compete for Drake's millions, and he will not give them to such a woman.
You want a wedding ring?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a man?
No.
Why not?
They find me.
Really? Where at?
In the hood, on a block.
Red loves her native St. Louis and constantly visits the hood. She helps her community and hosts parties there. What's wrong with that, you ask? In 2003, 2007, and 2010, St. Louis was named the most dangerous city in the USA. And although in 2024, the rates dropped by almost 60%, and the city became safer, Red's area was not. But even though the pregnant rapper puts herself in danger by being in a crime-ridden area, she rarely brings her son here. Her firstborn, Chucky, lives in a mansion in Miami and only visits the hood occasionally. The grandmother is looking after the boy.
She quit working?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard her.
You hired her, yeah.
Yeah.
Just hired her to be your mother. That's the best thing.
Exactly. She can chill, watch her grandkid, you know.
A woman who worked as a nurse 24/7 could not keep track of her children. Thus, Red, or January, was left to her own devices and was raised on the street. And so, her son would not repeat her fate. The rapper forced her mother to quit and take care of Chucky. But the plan didn't work out very well. The girl spoiled the boy with gifts and money, and the grandmother allowed him everything. It is not surprising Chucky has grown up as a difficult child. Remember, Red herself complained about his behavior. After all, the baby needs not only comfortable house and toys, but his mother's attention. Chucky can only dream about it.
He knew I ain't had no other niggas. Like, I just was a stay-at-home mama. Doing me, like, before Pound Town dropped, I just was at home with my son, because I can't do shit. I got my son all the time.
While he was a baby, Red was there. Her cheating boyfriend went to jail, and she worked as a hairdresser and rapped in her free time. But as soon as her mixtape Ghetto Superstar was released in 2021, Red forgot about her son. Now, she was only chasing money, and Drake helped her with this like no one else.
I hopped off the stage with Drake, hopped on a jet to make it to a Moneybagg Yo show, did an after party after the Moneybagg show. Then at 6 or 7 in the morning took another jet to go the next city where the Drake tour was.
In the summer of 2023, he offered to open his It's All a Blur tour, where she performed 30 concerts with him. Add to this her Hood Hottest Princess tour, which had 28 shows. And all this time, Drizzy saw not a mother, but a workaholic. And by the way, according to Red, she was already pregnant on tour with Drake, but hid it.
I sat in the bedroom, trying to suck in my stomach or wear clothes that would hide everything. It was painful to be on stage all day holding my baby bump. It's hard to hide it.
It is clear why the rapper did not want the father of her second child to know about her situation. After all, with such loads, she puts not only her health at risk. Imagine how stressful this is for the unborn baby. And the closer the due date, the more dangerous her behavior becomes.
You've been working, traveling, doing shows, videos.
Every time I go to the doctor, they be like, "You still working? You need to sit down." They always tell me.
She not only did not slow down, but also began to expose herself and her unborn child to incredible risks. So, the girl posted a story driving her Mercedes at 130 miles per hour. The internet was shocked. This is so dangerous. Moreover, she was behind the wheel, not to mention performing on stage with a bare baby bump, where barefoot rapper jumps and dances. This behavior, according to many fans, is unacceptable for a mother, and Drake is clearly going to do something about it. He may have already threatened Sexyy to take the baby away as soon as he is born, and this forced the singer to pass off an unknown man as the father of her second baby. And not only that,
You gotta find the right person too. You can't just be having babies with just. Yeah.
I've been thinking about it.
she recorded the angry track, F My Baby Dad, where she says her child's father will not see the baby and she is happy to raise him herself. Everyone thought the song was dedicated to the father of her first son, but it wasn't. Before that, she recorded Free My Man and filmed the video right in front of the facility where her ex is serving time. She said they were best friends and he was a good father to Chucky. That's why Red is waiting for him to come back. Does the girl really want both her children be raised by this criminal? Perhaps because Drake, in her opinion, has a flaw.
How many BMs is the right amount for one person?
You only need one baby mama.
He has a son with Sophie Brissot, whom he humiliated for years. And in a recent interview, he even revealed she not only starred in adult films, but also worked as a dancer in a gentleman's club. He is ashamed of such a woman.
I'm still learning how to communicate with a woman who, we've had some difficult moments with. I want to be able to explain to my son what happened, but I have no desire for him not to love his mother.
And at a recent show of his tour in Los Angeles, he asked the fans to behave decently and the girls not to take their clothes off. After all, he brought Adonis there to enjoy the concert. The rapper, who recorded the track Rich Baby Daddy with Red and is famous for his affairs, is now trying to cosplay a good daddy. It seems that the paternity war with Sexyy is just beginning, because making her be more modest is an almost impossible task. Share in the comments what lengths Drizzy will go to so that his second child grows up the way he wants. Red said she is okay with marriage if her man takes the initiative.